Hi guys, it's English time with Rose. In today's video, we're diving into one of the trickier tasks in the PTE test, the Describe Image Task. I'll give you a quick overview of the rules, share some helpful tips to stay confident and organized, and then we'll walk through some sample flowchart questions together. Okay? Here's how it will work. I'll show you an image just like in the real PTE test. You'll have 25 seconds to look at it and think and prepare for your answer. Then you'll have 40 seconds to record your response using your phone or your computer's voice recorder. So now feel free to pause the video and get your recording device ready. So if you've done so, try to speak clearly and confidently as a reminder. And remember, there's no pause button during the test. So in the real test, there's no take two. This is a great practice for you. Some tips again: talk precisely, speak last before the progress bar reaches its end. The word recording becomes completed. Again, you can only record your answer once in 40 seconds. The goal is to demonstrate a cohesive description of the image and then show that you have oral fluency and proper pronunciation as you speak. Now, before we jump into the sample tests, let's quickly talk about how your answer is scored in the Describe Image task. For content, if you give a clear, complete, response that covers the main ideas and relationships in the image, you'll likely get a full score of 5 points. If you mention some parts but miss key trends or details, that's a partial score around 3 points. A low score between 1 and 2 is given if your response isn't clear, incomplete, or off topic. Lastly, if there's no answer or no real answer or it's completely incorrect, you'll get a 0. So aim for that top score by staying focused, organized, and of course, speak with confidence. Let's also talk about oral fluency, which is just as important as content. A full score of 5 points means your speech is smooth and natural, no awkward pauses or hesitation, and your pacing sounds confident and clear. If you hesitate a little or speak with some unnatural pauses, but you're still understandable, that's around a 3. You might get a low score, 1 or 2, if your speech is choppy, slow, or filled with too many pauses or fillers like stuff like that. So avoid those things. And if your delivery is very slow or broken or very hard to follow, you could get a 0. So practice speaking with good rhythm and confidence. Even if you're unsure, keep going. As for pronunciation, you need to have clear pronunciation with native like intonation and stress if you want a perfect score of 5. However, if you had some pronunciation issues during the test, but mostly your words and sentences are understandable, you will receive a partial score of 3. You don't want to get a low score or worse, a 0, so you must really practice, right? So let's have one now. There are many image types in this task, so we will deal with these types one by one in separate videos. For now, we will focus on flowcharts. Are you ready? Flowchart number 1. Look at the image. You have 25 seconds to think of your answer, and your preparation time starts now. All right, preparation time ends. Now record your answer in 40 seconds using your device. Time starts now. All right. The answer or recording time is up. Here's a sample answer. Listen up. You will also see the text on the screen. The image is a flowchart titled Divisional Market Based, showing a hierarchical company structure. At the top is the CEO who oversees three divisions: commercial, residential, and government. Each division is organized into three departments: marketing, sales, and services. This setup indicates a market based approach where each division targets a different customer segment. The flowchart highlights how responsibilities are distributed according to market focus to increase specialization and efficiency. Overall, the structure promotes clear accountability and strategic alignment across the organization. So, again, this is just a sample answer. You might have a different one, but the idea is that you start with the main idea and then give the details or the supporting details, at least two sentences or three, and then talk about the relationship, especially the purpose of this image. So the tip is to actually read the title, then give information, the main idea, then the supporting details, and then a short conclusion. Ready for the next image? You have 25 seconds to think of your answer. It starts now. Time is up. Now you're supposed to record your answer. Let's begin. All right, time is up. And here's a sample answer to flowchart number two. I also share it here on the screen. The image is a flowchart illustrating the payroll process of Anner Petrotech Services, divided into four sections: administration, employee, manager, and accounts. The process begins with administration entering and verifying employee information. Employees then input their work hours, which are reviewed by managers. If needed, corrections are made and overtime is approved. The accounts department checks that all data is reported, verifies any missing or incorrect hours, and finalizes the payment. The process ends with disbursing salaries. This chart demonstrates a structured, multi step approach to payroll, ensuring accuracy and accountability at each stage. So, if you notice, even if the chart is kind of big and there are many details, you can just really focus on the purpose. If it's the title gives it all, right? If it's all about payroll, obviously you talk about who approves the salary or the pay, right? So you can just follow that trend and then support it with enough details based on the chart, and then give just a one sentence conclusion, just like what you see here. Okay. So, how is it for you guys? Do you think flowchart descriptions are a little difficult? No problem. You can always watch this video again and again. And so I encourage you to keep moving forward, practice a lot, enhance your speaking skills here on English Time with Rose. We'll have more videos for you. So don't worry. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comment section if you do have questions. I'll do my best to answer them. Click the like button if you find this video helpful and share it with others who need to prepare for their PTE. To access more videos that can help you for your PTE practice, look at the links in the description below. Hit the notification bell for more PTE practice tests and tips that will be up soon. So, God bless you guys. God bless your PTE prep. Until the next video.